Black Americans are a scattered group. Like there's really no, because there is no culture, there is no true unity amongst us. Like we have no real unity, and it's something that really needs to be discussed, in a raw context. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas be beating around the bush about this shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like solutions or the topics that they want to have about the about the shit, but it's like they don't want to put nothing in its truly proper context. Like niggas just don't bullshit. There's just like no way. Like just black culture in general is trash. So that's just me, and I'll get into more into why I think that way. But I like to hear you and hear your thoughts on
All I
black
was gonna
culture.
say is that I feel like most of our culture is pretty much just, like white people culture with like seasoning salt on it. Because it's like, down to like the religion, down to the language, everything is just Caucasian, but you put a little flavor in it, now it's, a culture. But I could say that if you think about other cultures, like, across the countries and, the Asians and, Africans, they have their separate, like, religions and everything like that. And they're pretty much unified as a group. I also think that when it comes to black culture and we're speaking about unity and like in other places, you notice that there is ranks to certain races, well, to other races. There's ranks. People get disowned if they doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. And I feel like that kind of keeps things in order or it keeps things in line. Now it's like over here, if you're black and say for instance, people with like minds like me and yourself, they would consider us terrible people for leaving out, prostitutes or, trying to leave prostitutes behind. But in all actuality and the reality of the situation is people in other countries, you get disowned. Like those two worlds they can't really coexist. Am I right? Like they're not. It feel like if we're trying to get better, we have. It's hard for us to get better as people if the leaders are trying to drag everybody every step of the way. Cause it's like how you gonna get where you trying to bring everybody with you. You gotta lead by example. You know, gotta be up there. They'll see later, but the fact that we try to, I say, bring everybody with us before we even establish anything for ourselves, it's kind of like kind of maybe where
Right.
we fall short.
Well, one of the first things you said that deserves more exploration is you said something to the effect. You said something about something about how each race is. You know what I'm saying? And like black cultures is chaotic.
Hmm.
There is black culture is dysfunction. There is no, like you said, rank and file. There is no rank and file. There is no structure. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be chaotic and all over the place.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Non-disciplined. You know, and it's that.
Just
You
how
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? It's just like and then you touched on leaving people behind. I'm fuck because it's like the only thing that I can do is bring it to your awareness.
Hmm.
Once I bring it to your awareness, there's nothing else I can do
Hmm.
because you're an adult. And
Yeah.
so I played my part in doing what I was supposed to do and bringing it to your awareness. Now the responsibility and accountability is on you. And so if you don't act on the information that I bring to you, that that has no effect on me.
Hmm.
because I understand that everybody has their own life path.
Mhm.
Everybody has their own lessons that they need to learn.
Mhm.
But with that being said, I don't want to start veering off the the path, but yes. But you know what? That's not even veering off the path because that's relevant.